So Travis Kelce will be the greatest tight end of all time, but he's honestly getting older and older, and it's going to be time for a replacement very soon. Now, Jody Fortson is 27 years old, and he has a serious chance to become that guy. So let's take a deep dive into Jody Fortson. So tight end Jody Fortson stands out as one of the most intriguing players on the Kansas City Chiefs roster. I mean, despite being like considered a breakout candidate in recent years, it is flaws to his game because he has yet to exceed 110 receiving yards in a single season. But undoubtedly, Fortson possesses immense potential, right? And I know he's entering his fifth season in the NFL, and it's very concerning that his career high in receiving yards is just 108. Last year, he played 15 games, but he only managed to get 9 catches and 108 yards, along with 2 touchdowns on 14 targets. So I think the problem is, I think Jody Fortson just needs to be involved more, in my opinion. That's the problem. I think he needs to be involved into the game more, involved more into the system, and he needs to stay healthy because the potential is really, really there, man. The potential is really, really there. Like in 2021, he had an injury. He missed like several games. So he misses a lot of games. And if he gets another major injury, it's gonna look bad for him. And when he was healthy in 2022, he struggled to establish a consistent role for himself. And I understand he'll never be Travis Kelce, but the Chiefs even prioritize Noah Gray over him, you know? And Fortson averaged like 0.9333 targets per game, while Gray saw nearly double that at 1.85 per game. But I'm not down in Fortson because my video's about him being a secret weapon. What I'm saying is the Chiefs need to unleash Jody Fortson because I like his versatility and I like what he does. I like how quick he is. I like how he could catch. I like his hands. I like his how he's a red zone threat. I like all of that. I think they need to use him better and he needs more opportunities. Like I understand he spent time on injured reserve last season and he did make a return for the Super Bowl though. And this all season should be like the first in 2 years we could fully focus on his development without any health concerns. And that should all honestly benefit him. And early in 2022, Fortson did manage to secure like a couple touchdown passes deep in the red zone. And I do believe that he could be a reliable red zone threat for Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. And I get after his week 4 touchdown, you didn't really see much else, but that's on the Chiefs not involving him. Like, involve this man more. He literally told Andy Reid, I'm not happy. I want to be better. I want to do more. And that's how players should feel about themselves. And he's been in the NFL since 2019. And at some point, he just has to evolve beyond being just a decent blocking tight end with occasional receiving capabilities. That's what I think he's gonna do this year. I think he's gonna take a leap because he's just that secret weapon. And like I said, him being a red zone threat, him being able to run wheel routes against DBs and out muscle defenders, it gives him a chance to have a very high breakout. It gives him a chance to have a breakthrough, a breakout season. If he fails to secure a larger role in 2023, I think it's over. You might as well just consider he's a depth tight end. But this year, I could see him doing way better than he did last year. Now, we can talk about what he's doing in training camp this year. So, Jalen Watson was guarding Jody Fortson, and the pass was broken up. But during 11 on 11s, Fortson quickly came back to score moments later on a pass from Blaine Gabbert. So, he's working hard in training camp, and he's finally healthy, and he should be good. This should be his best offseason ever, and that should just translate into the next season and also be his best season ever. And he high pointed another ball during a different game, and he looks as healthy as ever. That's what Sweeney said. He said fans should be excited about number 88. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited about number 88. That's why I'm making this video to tell y'all, like, I'm really on the hype train because I love Fortson. You know, I love Fortson. He's one of my favorite players on the Chiefs, and I want to see him succeed, man. And he wasn't the best blocker, but now he's doing way better as a blocker. His 2022 run blocking was honestly elite. And in 2021, he only had 15 run blocking snaps in Kansas City, and this year he's seen quadruple the run blocking snaps this season. So that means he improved his run blocking, and that's something that can help a lot because we've been running the ball more. And among tight ends with 80 or more run blocking snaps in 2022, Forson managed the 8th highest run blocking grade in the NFL, and that's according to Pro Football Focus. Over 60% of his run blocking snaps came on zone running schemes, while just under 20% of his snaps came on gap/power schemes. And given that the Chiefs played one of the highest rates of 12 and 13 personnel looks in 2022, it is reasonable to expect that Forson could find himself on the field even more in 2023. And that's just another reason to be excited for year 5. So let me know how y'all feel about Jody Forson. Are y'all excited? Because I sure am. And I do think he's going to be a very impactful player, and he should have more opportunities, and he would capitalize off of them. And Jody Forson has a very close bond to Travis Kelce, and that's whose place he's trying to take, right? He's trying to take Travis Kelce's spot, and Travis Kelce is up there in age. He might even go for some more years, so it's going to be hard to take his spot. But he's at least trying to be very good. He's trying to model his game after Kelce. And being that close to the best tight end of all time, or even if he's not, he will be, and obviously the greatest tight end in the league, and obviously no doubt the best tight end in the team, that helps you a lot because it boosts your confidence. Seeing that guy play every day, it makes you more motivated to go out there, be like him, and score just like him. And every time that Fortson does something impressive, Travis Kelce gives him props, and they just have a very good bond. So that goes to show you that Fortson could improve because Kelce is like kind of like a mentor to him, which is very good. That's what he's supposed to be. And I like how Kelce isn't one of them arrogant dudes that, so some people be real arrogant, bro. And Travis Kelce is just not that type of guy. He doesn't mind helping the younger dude out. He doesn't mind motivating him. He doesn't mind being a mentor. And Jody Fortson is going to be very good. He may not be the next Travis Kelce, but I do think he's a secret weapon that people need to talk about more because with what he brings to the table when it comes to catching them red zone touchdowns, it can really help us in many ways. And it was literally this route where he ran a slant, and it's like he's just so tall. The ball was in the air. He has a long wingspan. He automatically caught it. So I just want to see more of that. I want to see him in the red zone more. I want to see him fully healthy. Like, I have to see more of that, man. Come on, Andy. Get my boy involved into the game. And he's obviously not going to be the next Travis Kelce, but he's going to be a solid replacement. And maybe if Kelce leaves, he could really take over. Who knows? If not, worst case scenario, we go get a new tight end. But I like Fortson. I like his chances of being a good player. And I love how he could be a red zone threat. Even if he's not one of them tight ends that's going to get 1,000 yards, he could be one of them tight ends that get a bunch of touchdowns and I could block very well. So your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.